Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another TEW 9 WWE Challenge Run video here today with our first of two September Premium Live Event specials, the SmackDown exclusive Unforgiven. We have a stacked out card. We've got Roman and Cody in the main event. We've got Tiffany Bailey, LA Knight, Andrade, Carmelo Hayes, Pretty Deadly defending their gold against Cruz and Corbin. We're going to crown an inaugural Women's US Champ in the Battle Royale. A lot going on, and you're not going to want to miss anything. So, why don't you subscribe? I'll just get out early doors whilst I'm here. Subscribe so you don't miss anything, because we've got a stack show here. Then we've got the Fallout. Next episode on Raw is the Go Home for Bash at Berlin. That's Gunter Ilja Dragunov in the main event. You're not going to miss anything, so just subscribe. Without further ado, I think we should get into the show. Oh, let's just jump into it with the SmackDown exclusive Premium Live event for September, WWE Unforgiven. And we're going to kick things off on the kickoff show with some tag team action. It's the Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa taking on the Ones, Jacob Fatu and Jimmy Uso. Jacob and Jimmy very angry. Well, Jacob very angry as always. Gorillas of Destiny. Yeah, Jimmy starts the match, and it's basically Gorillas of Destiny trying to keep Jimmy in the ring for as long as possible before he makes the hot tag to Jacob. Jacob Fatu in the ring absolutely destroys the pair of them. Samoan, a double Samoan drop to both of them. And then he picks up Tama Tonga, and for good measure hits another Samoan drop onto Tonga Loa to him, and covers Tama Tonga. And Tonga Loa, why not? He stacks them, following after his chief Roman. Stacks him up, pins him 1, 2, 3. Yeah, kickoff show. Little premium live event match. And win for Jacob and Jimmy here. Jimmy's twin, of course, Jay, has his Intercontinental match Bash Berlin, but Jimmy's got himself a pay-per-view win here for 64, which is pretty decent, I think, between these guys. 45 in the crowd, 56 in the resting. The crowd are expectant and simmering. They've seen some action. They want to get into the show. 39 for Tonga Loa, 60 Tama Tonga, 61 Jimmy, 65 Jacob. No complaints here at the TQL Stadium. Little start to the show. We take those. We take those all day long. And then we get into the actual, pay-per-view. As always, with a little opening video package, just highlighting, going over all the matches, but kind of, our main ones, of course. We got Andrade and Melo going for the US Championship against LA Knight in that triple threat. Bailey looks to win back a gold against Tiffany. And, of course, our main event, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, once again, head to head, 1-on-1. Who's going to come out on top? For 78 for the opening video package. We'll find out later tonight. It was a 90 for the Cody Roman section, 67 for Tiffany Bailey, 66 for the US title scene. So everyone did pretty well. And we're going to kick off the show with just that. The United States Championship on the line. It is LA Knight. Yeah, looking to prove whose game it is once and for all, against two guys who have been showing whose game it is a little bit themselves on SmackDown, Andrade and Carmelo Hayes. They've been going to absolute war for a while now. Andrade came on top first. Carmelo, they keep butting heads. Carmelo Hayes giving up a potential. He could be fighting Cody for the title tonight, but he was too busy focused on putting Andrade through that table. And in the end, we got here. They fought 1-on-1. They went to a draw in the contendership match. LA said, I'll take you both on. And now here we are, Unforgiven. Certainly no love lost, no Unforgiven quite yet between Carmelo Hayes and Andrade. But here we are. LA Knight, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade. I've told them to steal the show. So hopefully, that's what they'll do. We know Melo and Andrade can. And throw in LA Knight, he's good, isn't he? We do love LA in this house. Well, this flat. That was so pedantic of me. You don't care. And yeah, all three guys get to show what they've got. They all come close, Looks like Melo's going to do it. Looks like Andrade's going to do it. Looks like LA Knight might just retain. There's a moment where he goes for a BFT onto Carmelo Hayes. Andrade comes in to try and attack him, with that spinning elbow of his. LA Knight countering it, kicks Andrade down, gets him down as well. And he's kind of holding them both in the position for a BFT. But Andrade and Carmelo Hayes work together and kind of both hold strong and then lift LA Knight up for a double backdrop, a little tag team action from the rivals there, before promptly getting into each other again. And yeah, Andrade and Melo fighting it out. Andrade manages to hit. Oh, finishing moves always escape me. I'll just go with what I know. He manages to hit out of nowhere that spinning swift elbow to Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes is going for nothing but net, and Andrade catches him midair with that massive elbow. And yeah, Andrade covers Carmelo Hayes for the 1-2. LA Knight gets over just in time, grabs Andrade, throws him out the ring, picks up Carmelo Hayes. Blunt force trauma, his head going through a lot of trauma, as then Carmelo Hayes is covered by LA Knight. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, and still United States champion, yeah, LA Knight. His second defense of the US title. An 82 is just fine in my books. Crowd's white hot. 70 for the wrestling, 65 for the crowd. Very evenly matched. Andrade was off his game, and Carmelo Hayes was... Andrade was seemed off his game, and Carmelo Hayes was really off his game, which just put them both in line with LA Knight's performance. He got a 73, 74 Melo. He was really off his game, but he still got a higher rating than everyone else. 71 Andrade. Good shit. Yeah. Andrade so close, yet so far, as LA Knight does keep a hold of his US title. As then LA Knight goes up the ramp, US title in hand, and he's met at the top of the ramp by General Manager Nick Aldis, shakes his hand, congratulates him, and then he says, as the United States champion, he can think of no better man to officially unveil what the amazing superstars will, in the next match in the Battle Royale, will be fighting for the women's US title. LA Knight says, oh hell yeah. Unveils it. I genuinely don't think I need to put a picture of it. It's the US title with a white strap, as you probably could have imagined. So yeah, it's it's the women's US title. It's, you know, the men's belt with a white strap, as WWE so loves to do. If they won't be creative, why must I be? 78. LA Knight unveils it, ready for what is next. Because it's time to crown our inaugural women's US champion. Who's it going to be? We've got a stacked field of competitors here, all looking to prove a point. I'll go over them for you right now. We have, in alphabetical order, Alba Fire, one half of the women's tag team champions, B-Fab, Bianca Belair, Blair Davenport, Candice LeRae, Chelsea Green, Elektra Lopez, Indi Hartwell, Isla Dawn, Jade Cargill, Miyako Satomura. Where's my head gone? Isla Dawn, the other half of the women's tag champs. There you go. That's what I wanted to say. Miyako Satomura, yes. A surprise name, somewhat, you know, a big name. You know, a little bit of a rub for the women in there to get in the ring with her. She's on the creative team at the minute, honestly, so she's around. Mia Yim, Naomi, Piper Niven, and Zelina Vega. And yeah, the women all get to show their things. I will go through the elimination order and any kind of big spots going on. So to start the match, the main story is kind of Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. Piper Niven, I mean, Chelsea Green hiding behind Piper and getting her to attack people, and she eliminates Elektra Lopez and B-Fab out the ring. As then the women all kind of ganging up on her. You know the spot. Chelsea Green goes to hide in the opposite corner as all the women attacking Piper Niven. Indi Hartwell starts to get Piper Niven over. She's on one of the legs. Someone else is on another leg. They're lifting her up. She's going over the top rope. But just before she does, Mia Yim turns her attention to someone else. She sneaks behind Indi Hartwell, her recent rival, and flips her out of the ring first. Indi Hartwell eliminated. Piper Niven quickly following, eliminated as well. Match goes on. No eliminations for a little bit. We just let the women go at it. In the end, Naomi is the next elimination, followed by Miyako Satomura. She gets to tie up all the women in the ring. In the end, she is eliminated by, staring at these superstars. Alba Fire and Isla Dawn tried to double team her. She manages to fight them both off. In the end, though, Jade Cargill. Big boots are out the ring. That's what we'll go with. Big elimination for Jade Cargill. Big moment for her. Who did I say? Yeah, Miyako eliminated. Followed by Candice LeRae. and then Zelina Vega, and then Blair Davenport. You know, the field has been cleared a bit. Now, the only superstars in the ring at this moment are the women's tag champs Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, Mia Yim, and then another tag team in Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. And it's kind of, Alba and Isla are using the numbers game, but now the numbers are against them because Mia, Jade, Bianca are more than happy to team up, and that they do, and they manage to eliminate Isla and Alba. Gone. Only women in the ring are Mia Yim, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair. And Jade and Bianca, you'd think they'd work together at this moment, but they start to, but then Bianca goes to eliminate Jade from behind, and Jade manages to get out of it. And Jade's like, oh, is that how we playing it, huh? And Bianca's like, y'all know, girl, y'all know what this about. Y'all know only one of us going to get that belt in the end, and it's going to be EST me. So all three women just going at it for, we'll give them a couple minutes. In the end, Mia Yim working down Jade Cargill, trying to get her over the rope. But from behind, Bianca Belair snatches Mia Yim up, turns around and hits her with the KOD over the rope, eliminating her. We're down to two superstars in the ring. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. And yeah, Bianca and Jade just go at it with each other in the ring, battling it out, trying to, you know, tag team partners, former tag champs, trying to see who the better woman is here. And in the end, Jade Cargill, much like she did to Miyako Satomura, setting up Bianca Belair, got her against the rope, rushes, big boot, goes for the big boot on Bianca Belair, shall I say, but Bianca managing to dodge out the way, lift Jade Cargill up, and dump her over the top rope and out. Bianca Belair, the last woman standing in the ring at this moment. Referee, you know, out the ring still. Bianca celebrating quite wildly, you know, having a wonderful time of things, you know, just taking in the moment, kind of overwhelmed by it, so happy. Another championship accolade to her long list, you know. So excited, she says, I'm gonna grab that championship myself. You know, she climbs up the turnbuckle, she's celebrating, she's getting the crowd going, swinging her braid around, you know. Bianca Belair climbs over the top rope, jumps to the mat and goes to the outside to get her Women's US title. And as she does, there's a little bit of commotion as the referees call and say, her feet touch the floor. And she's confused, because like, why does that matter? It matters, Bianca, because I didn't say a certain woman's name got eliminated, did I? And that woman, who has been making herself quite scarce on the outside, hiding under an apron, slides out at this moment when she hears those magical words. And Bianca, in anger and disgust, I should specify, looks over. A very overwhelmed, messy, and excited looking Chelsea Green, baby. I won. Oh my god, I did it. Oh my god. Bianca can't believe it. She's holding the women's US title, and the referee just kind of comes up to her, make it ref Jess, and just kind of, I'm just going to take that, takes the women's US title off her. Bianca can't believe it. Looks like she's about to snap, but she holds it in, and Jess takes it over to Chelsea Green, snatches it off her, gets her to raise her arm. Chelsea Green, the inaugural women's US champion here. She doesn't slide in the ring. She does a victory lap around the ring. Well, most of the way around the ring. She gets to Bianca, looks at Bianca, thinks better of it, turns around, up the ramp. Piper's there waiting, jumps into Piper's arms. And hell, we'll do the Macho Man Miss Elizabeth shot, you know, where Miss Elizabeth's on his shoulder, but it's Chelsea Green on Piper Niven's shoulder as Chelsea Green raises the women's US title into the air. It's a beautiful moment. Bianca Belair is still jaw drops on the outside. Jade Cargill's gone over to console her friend. She doesn't have a sly smile on her face or anything, for sure. And no matter how funny the situation may be after Bianca's celebrations, you know, consoling her friend and partner. But at 68 here, genuinely, with the women's US title, only one woman in mind to be the inaugural champ. Because I did want kind of different ways people win the title. Io and Lyra, one of them will win the title in an absolute banger, and I wanted Chelsea Green to win the title by this. 68, much better than I thought it would do. We did a creative finish, because that was quite a creative finish, I thought, and it was a success. 41 for the crowd, they're very hot. 48 for the wrestling. I'm happy with that. Chelsea Green is your inaugural Women's US champ here. How long will she keep a hold of that title? Maybe that's a different question. But yes, our US champions here on SmackDown are LA Knight and Chelsea. And Chelsea Green! Oh, I shouldn't get that in my head, or I'll start doing it every episode she's on. And now she's the Women's US champ. She'll be on it quite a lot, I imagine. And I'd hate to draw off all the sudden subscribers we got. I'll take a moment, actually. Thank you. I got 1,100 subs. Since TEW9 come out, I've gained... I don't even know. Close to 300 subs. In awe. Thanks. Appreciate it. Having a wonderful time. I'm very glad to be back here. And Chelsea Green's the Women's US champ. And Tom Hardy's wrestling next week at Bash at Berlin. The Matthew GCW channel's back, baby. What can I say? Yeah, I was so excited. I forgot there was a post-match segment. It got a 64. Chelsea Green is the inaugural Women's US champ. What a world we live in. Tag title action. The WWE tag title. All's even on the line. It is Pretty Deadly defending their gold against Cruz and Corbin. And we just let the teams go at it, honestly. You know, Pretty Deadly trying to use their agility to stay away from Corbin and Cruz as much as possible and get them on the... catch them off guard. But Cruz and Corbin have the strength that when they get control of Pretty Deadly, they can know how to hurt them. And yeah, both teams just kind of going at it. We get towards the end of the match. And Baron Corbin, the legal man, manages to hit the end of days onto Kit Wilson. And he covers him for a beautiful 1-2. The referee is dragged out of the ring by Trent Seven. And Trent Seven doesn't really look like he knows what he's doing. It looks like it was kind of not planned, but like heat of the moment, shall we say. You know, Trent and Tyler were there to stop at ringside watching on, you know, Tyler, friends with Corbin and Cruz, Trent, partners with Tyler, to make sure there was no Pretty Deadly shenanigans. They were at ringside, but it looks like in the kind of the heat of the moment, Trent Seven instinctively, maybe, drags the ref out the ring right before he's about to count 3, and Corbin is still pinning in the ring, so it would have been a 3. We have new tag champs. Referee shouting at Trent Seven. Tyler turns around, shouts him as well. Trent Seven just shakes his head and walks to the back as the referee slides back in the ring. Corbin to his feet. Well, the referee's still on the outside, watching on. Corbin to his feet, shouting to the outside. Ref, get in the ring. I've got him. Get in the ring. As suddenly, Elton Prince, I want to say. Yeah, I think that's the legal man. Gets all the energy he has left. Up, grabs Corbin, rolls him up. Referee slides the ring. 1. Feet go on the ropes. The referee's not looking at that one. 2. And Tyler Bates too distracted by what just happened to stop that particular shenanigan. 3. Your winners, and still WWE Tag Team Champions. Yes, boy! Pretty Deadly. Oh, Trent Seven. We were so close to Cruz Corbin Tag Champs. But alas, Pretty Deadly do make their first defense of the Tag Team titles for a 62, which is pretty good all things considered. 57s for Cruz and Corbin. God, they're even. 52 Prince, 49 Wilson. Happy with that. Pretty Deadly make their first defense of the belts with the roll up and some feet on the ropes. No, not feet on the ropes. Handful of tights. I know it's such a pedantic difference, but we'll go with feet. We're going to go with a handful of those ugly ass tights Corbin wears. Pretty Deadly would say that, not me. That wasn't me, Corbin. I'm a fan of them. I'll look at your ass in anything. No. Off topic. But yeah. Unlucky, Corbin and Cruz. Cruz kind of shouting over to Tyler, what the hell was that about Trent? You know, this was Tyler's friend and mentor he brought in, and Tyler says, I have no idea. Okay? We'll have to see how that goes. We go away, messages, whatever. We come back. Out comes Kiana James Enterprises. Well, you know, Kiana, Giovanni Vinci, and Omos. Dijak not here. Currently out injured. Not for too long. You know what? No, Dijak comes out. It's a injured femur or something. He can come out. Even if he's a little bandaged up or whatever. He's only out for a month. Kiana James says, what a wonderful show it's been so far. Obviously, not as wonderful if myself or one of my clients was booked on it. But don't worry, Nick and Adam. We will be making sure that never happens again. But we are here today to talk about today's sponsor. I wish I had one. This would be such an amazing segue. I don't. If anyone wants to, you know, I'm not going to complain. But I'm here to talk about today's pay-per-view sponsor. We have an amazing sponsor. Who was it again? We have an amazing sponsor sponsoring today's premium live event, Unforgiven. It's why have I run out of every name that's ever sponsored the WWE in my head? It's Prime. It's Prime Energy with this new amazing sponsored flavor. Oh, you'd think I would have planned this a bit more. I don't know. I did a bit. It's all gone from my head. Today's pay-per-view sponsor, Prime Hydration, with their new delicious flavor. I don't know, Unforgiven Black or something. No. With two new delicious flavors. We've got. I don't know, a Cody Rhodes flavor. We have a Cody Rhodes bottle and we have a Roman Reigns bottle at the end of the day. Okay. Kiana say, obviously, it's not as good as if, you know, there was a Kiana James Enterprises flavor, but we'll get there. We'll get there, guys. Early days, early doors. And you'll know, I'll tell you what is Unforgiven. The low prices you'll find at all good retail establishments for these delicious products. Guys, try them. Try the drinks on camera. Come on. We got paid for this. Come on. Oh, lovely. Look at them. They're having a great time. You know, Dijak drinking one of them. Giovanni drinking the other. Well, no, Giovanni's not getting involved with that. Dijak's drinking one. Omos has one, but he's just like, Kiana, can I have a cologne instead? No, Omos. No cologne today. We do drink. Cologne later, okay? I would like the cologne. No. Mr. Omos, tall and sexy. No, Omos. Drink, you drink. She kind of pushes, as much as she can, push it up to Omos's face, by the way. The size difference. And Omos does absolutely demolish that bottle, I'll say, in like 2 seconds. Before they're interrupted by Legado del Fantasma. And Santos is like, what the hell is this? I don't get pay-per-view time, but this does? Oh? How's that okay? How's that gonna stand? No, I won't have that. That is wrong on so many levels. And Kiana, about to say something, but Giovanni kind of puts his hand up to stop her and takes the mic, and he says, now this is worth my time. Drops the mic. 45 for the segment, by the way. A little impromptu match. Giovanni Vinci versus Santos Escobar. Giovanni Vinci's, he's had his you know, enhancement talent matches and so forth. His first, like, actual showcase against an actual superstar here in Santos Escobar. And I think it should do pretty well, because they're both pretty good in ring. And yeah, Berto and Gaz and Angela at ringside. Omos and Dijak are ringside. Omos, you know, still wanting his cologne. Kiana there as well, watching on. Giovanni Santos. I've told him to steal the show, because in this impromptu match, it's your moment to try and do that, guys. To show what you can do and steal the show. In the end, Giovanni does get the win. A 69. Doesn't quite get to dark green on a 70 plus, but hey ho. 58 Giovanni, 61 Santos. Got the crowd buzzing. And hey ho. You know, KJE, Kiana James Enterprises going up the ramp in celebration. Kiana, you know, to the camera. That was the Prime Hydration. Yeah, I know he didn't technically drink it, but just being near it. That was enough. I've said it a lot. Look, it's not just I really love their background. It's partly that. But yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of, you know me, a lot of comedic potential in Kiana James Enterprises. Not just in-ring, but segment-wise. Especially because, you know, they're wrestlers, but it's also a business. And we've got products to spell. Which also means it's a great segue if I do ever get sponsored. Because Kiana James Enterprises can do it for me. get back into the wrestling. It's the Women's Championship match. Bayley and Tiffany make their entrances for a 67. The WWE Women's Championship is on the line. It's Bayley looking to get back her gold against Tiffany Stratton, the woman she didn't lose it to, but the woman she lost it to's little sister-like figure, if that makes sense. And yeah, they just go at it, honestly. I think I told them to steal the show as well. Give it their best shot, you know? And yeah, Bayley... Tiffany kind of staying away from Bayley a bit. You know, trying to kind of wear Bayley out, you know? She's younger, more agile. I could say more, but I'll avoid it because we're PG until the Netflix deal. That kid. And yeah, in the end, both women give it their best shot, but only one of them can hit the prettiest moonsault ever, and she uses it to get the 1, 2, 3. Your winner, and still WWE Women's Champion, is Tiffany Stratton for a 78, which is, you know, it's good. It's as good as I could have thought. I'm going to make a note to myself to do that. Tiffany, add PME as finisher, because her finisher is set as a reverse STO. No, it doesn't matter because I can say it's a PME, but I'd rather it says with a PME. And yeah, I mean, Tiffany got a 61, Bayley got a 69. Tiffany will get a pop boost from this, so she'll get higher ratings as well from it. So I'm not going to complain. A 78 for the match, a very hot crowd. I've got no issue with it. As we are ready to get into that main event. Of course, we'll have the entrance. We'll cut away, have the entrance first. Roman out with his wise man, Paul Heyman. Roman a bit thrown off, entering first without a title around his waist to a pay-per-view main event. But, I mean, as far as he's concerned, it won't be for long because he's getting it back right here, right now, tonight. Followed by American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, ready for this this blockbuster main event with the WWE Championship up for grabs. This is the longest match of the night. It goes about 23 minutes. I know, 23 minutes of Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns pure wrestling is exactly what you wanted on your premium live events. And yeah, it's Cody Roman. You've seen it. They play the hits, you know, and bringing it out of each other. It's Cody Roman without the interference, essentially. It's just two guys going at it for the most part. Wink. And yeah, we have a moment, kind of the specific one I'm kind of imagining is Cody's gonna go for the Cody cutter on Roman, and Roman's gonna, you know, dodge past it. Cody lands on his feet. Roman bounces off the rope, goes for a Superman punch. Cody manages to grab his arm, twist it round, pull Roman down, ready for a crossroads, which Roman Reigns is going to kind of power himself out of and shove Cody away, and they're just going to stop and stare down at each other. I call it the version of the spot where two really athletic superstars do a lot of fancy moves where they do gymnastics for a couple minutes. It's as good a version of that as you're ever going to get out of Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. But yeah, they tear it down. In the end, Roman Reigns does manage to hit a Superman punch on Cody Rhodes. And he does manage to hit a spear on him. And he looks at him. And he's like, that's not going to be enough. I know you. We've danced this dance, for Christ's sake. Into the corner. Roman waiting for Cody to get up. Ooh, ah. Roman, out of nowhere. You know, the referee's been knocked down at some point. As always they do in a Roman Cody match, let alone a Roman Reigns title match. Out of nowhere, akin to WrestleMania 39 is how I'm imagining it in the corner. Solo, up on the apron, grabs a hold of Roman, goes ready for the spike, but Roman catches his hand. Roman's shaking his head, he kind of picks up and flips Solo into the ring. And then kind of grabs a hold of Solo. Like, this is what you want to do, huh? You didn't learn your lesson. Huh? Didn't learn your lesson back at Insurrection. I gotta whoop your ass again. That's what I gotta do in this ring. I gotta give you a tribal chief ass whooping. Huh? There's out of nowhere, from behind, steel chair to the back of Roman Reigns. From an unfamiliar face, whose name I'm definitely going to butcher right now, Hikuleo. Hikuleo? That one. Another Samoan, I know. Steel chair to the back of Roman. Like he did when, like, you know, the classic Shield, you know, saga, chair shot to the back, but they fall forward to the rope. It's like that, but as he falls forward, Solo catches him in his fist, big smile on his face. Who's the chief now, bitch? Ah! Samoan spike to Roman Reigns. Solo's got a big smile on his face, looks at Hikuleo, nods his head. Hikuleo, as other Samoans do, doesn't smile. They make their way out. Cody didn't see any of this, by the way. He was still down from the spear, but he manages to get to his feet and he notices Roman down. He doesn't know what's just gone down. But, well told the line, he doesn't know what happened. Picks up Roman. Crossroads. Picks up Roman. Crossroads. He didn't know how hurt he was. He doesn't know he probably doesn't need to do this, but it's Roman, so he thinks, I know I've got to hit 3 of them anyway. Roman up one more time. Crossroads. Covers him. Ref slides over. 1, 2, 3. Your winner and still WWE champion in dubious circumstance, Cody Rhodes, for a 99. So close. Oh, Hikuleo's debuted his badass gimmick and got a great rating, so that's fun. A creative finish, because once again, it was a creative finish. Was a success. They're pretty good chem and it showed. If they're amazing 10, it's an 100, isn't it? But still, 99 Cody, pulled out all the stops. 90 Roman, pulled out all the stops. 89 for the crowd, 95 for the wrestling. A very hot crowd. 99, the match of the same so far. It's, I mean, I'm sure we all agree, it's definitely easier getting higher rated matches on TW9 to TW20. I wasn't getting these numbers on TW20 for like, I like to think till like a year into the game-ish. At least 6 months. I'm not even at the 20 episode mark and I banged a 99. The 100's coming. I don't know who's pulling it out. It might be Tom Hardy next week at Bash of Berlin. Who knows? But a 99 here. Cody Rhodes gets his arm raised. WWE champion still. You know, looking down at Roman. Cody makes his way out the ring. Starts to go up the ramp. They're showing the replay of what happened on the Titan run and Cody. And then we cut to Cody. He's looking up at what happened. And shakes his head like, I didn't know. Goes back towards the ring. You know, Paul Heyman in there checking on his tribal chief. My tribal chief, are you okay? Are you okay, tribal chief? Medics! Medics! Tribal chief, are you alright? Is your throat alright? Cody, on the outside ring, he doesn't slide in, but on the outside, he climbs up onto the apron. He's shouting, Paul, I didn't know. I didn't know what happened, Paul. I'm sorry. I didn't know. That's not how I wanted this to go. I just wanted a fair match for once. For once in this damn saga with us. I just want a fair match. Cody, aghast at what happened to Roman Reigns. He can't believe it. He's got something else on his mind. Well, not much on his mind, I guess, after what's about to happen. Because out of nowhere, he's quickly pulled leg first off the apron, sweeps off the apron, head down, you know, falls off, smashes his head on the apron, drops the title, stumbles, kicked in the chest. Stunner from Kevin Owens. Cody Rhodes down and Kevin Owens is like, you're sorry? You're sorry for what happened to him? After everything he did to us? After everything I went through? After everything we went through? From him? From all of them? You team with him? Huh? We help you. Me, Randy, all of us, we help you get past him, get past everything. And you team with him, and you say you're sorry for what happened to him, really, Cody? Kevin, going through it right now, shall we say? Kind of running his hand through his hair, looking as angry as he gets, looking down at Cody, and then looking to his right at the ringside apron. Kevin, getting angry. Pat's hitting the apron as hard as he can, drags Cody to his feet, puts him in his leg, the crowd chanting, no. Kevin lifts up Cody Rhodes, turns him towards the apron. As out of nowhere, Randy Orton appears and drags grabs Cody's hand and pulls him off of Kevin's shoulders. Kevin caught off guard, Cody falling to the floor. Randy is like, what the hell are you doing? I don't agree with what he did either, but this isn't how we do it, Kevin. And Kevin's like, Randy, he teamed with him. He said he's sorry that he got her after everything he did to you and me and all of us. And at that moment, Randy's face drops a bit. And he turns to look back at the floored Cody Rhodes. And there's just a moment where it looks like he wants to Randy Orton out a bit, shall we say. But he just kind of shakes his head, shakes it off, although he's like to Kevin, like, not like this. Not like this. For a 91. Oh, God, an overbooked ending as hell, but yeah. Roman taken out by Solo and Hikuleo. Cody attacked by a very emotional and angry Kevin Owens. For understandable reasons amongst it all, you'd have to say. And yeah. Jeez. Big ending to the show. A 91, by the way. A really good show. It's going to get 100, I think. A 96. I was over the top. A 96. No complaints. Usual pop in 56 regions, obviously. A really, really good show. All the championships were retained here tonight. You know, we got 2 new champions recently, so yeah. And we got another new champion in Chelsea Green. Congrats, Chelsea. Congrats. And the ones came out on top of Gorillas of Destiny, but Solo's back and he's found a new friend. And Kevin Owens pissed off. And yeah. A really good show. I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with that show. And I've got a media scrum to do now. Address the locker room. I'm going to congratulate Chelsea Green. I want to congratulate her. Is that not? I'll mock her about her poor cardio. You weren't in the ring for that long. I saw you sitting out there. Work out. Cody and Roman put on a 99, so I have to shout them out, don't I? And who else did well tonight? I'm looking over. I'll do Tiff. Oh, no, you know what? I'll do Giovanni. Great performance. Right. They're all pleased with me. Love it. Financially, we made money. What more could you want? Popularity, we're getting more popular. And now the media scrum to end the show. I love a media scrum. Honestly, I have plans for media scrums. I got plans from. Because it's one of those things where it could get repetitive. Because it's only premium live events. Like Football Manager, it's after every game, so it gets repetitive quickly. Premium live events, it's twice a month. I can live with that. But I've got some plans to make it a bit more, fun for me. And for you, hopefully, as well. But we're just going to do it normally. People are calling WWE Unforgiven 2024 a success. What was your review on the show? Awful. I was disappointed. I really think we put on much better shows. No, it was a huge success. Everyone should be proud. They gave it their all. I can't ask for much more. Apollo Crews was off his game tonight. How disappointed are you in his consistency? Are you in his inconsistency? I said it once, I've said it a million times. I don't care if people are off their game for one night. It happens. We can move on. It's not a huge issue. Everyone has off nights from time to time. Give them a break. How concerned are you for Electra Lopez? Everyone has an off night. W roster has a slightly mature vibe. They're old of your big stars. The average age is around 42. Is it your worry that so many big draws are at the best starting to reach the tail end of their career? No. 42 isn't particularly old for a professional wrestler, first of all, but then new stars will also be created. That's just the nature of the business. With Chelsea Green having won the WWE Women's United States title tonight, is this the start of a big push for her? I have a lot of faith in her. I'm not going to commit myself to a big push, but I feel like she definitely deserves the opportunity to get a run as a champ. I feel like the content she's put on in the WWE, comedic, angle-wise, in-ring-wise, has been incredibly high quality. So, you know what? She deserves the opportunity to get run as a champion. She deserves it. And that's the type of thing that the mid-card titles are for, the Women's US and Women's Intercontinental. Because I know WWE has a lot of belts, but there's so many women who deserve that opportunity, and because there's only 2 singles titles, they don't get it. It's known that Paul Heyman and Carl Anderson really don't like each other. I don't care. As long as they're professional, I don't intend to get involved. I showed faith in locker rooms, yep. Gabe Sapolsky has been heard complaining to people that he wants to be on your booking team. Is this likely to come to pass? No, I'm pretty happy with it. I genuinely, I don't comment on internal matters. And the media scrum's done. Right, that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on Unforgiven in the comments down below. I thought it was a pretty good show, but I'd like to hear your thoughts because that's what really matters. It got good ratings, but what did you think? Leave a like if you have enjoyed. I hope you have, and I hope you're enjoying the series. I'm trying to put on some good storylines. I'm trying to utilise guys I didn't utilise much in the last save. I haven't really commented on it, said it about it before, but yeah, because I want to give it like a fresh feel, and I want to book people I haven't booked before, which is a reason you probably won't see like MJF appear on the show, because I booked a lot of MJF and I liked it, and I like him, but for that reason he probably won't be making his way anytime soon, at least, into the TEW9 challenge run, just because I want to book some different people. That doesn't mean you won't see some other people who I haven't booked before appear, because I think that's the fun of it, you know, booking new people so it doesn't get boring. But yeah, so yeah, leave your comments and leave comments with your thoughts down below of what you thought of the show. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. I really hope you have, and subscribe for more so you don't miss a thing. We're gonna have the fallout from SmackDown. Next episode is the go home show for Bash at Berlin on Raw. Then we have the fallout from Unforgiven on SmackDown, and then it's Bash at Berlin. So nothing but bangers for the next 3 episodes at least, and you're not going to want to miss that. So subscribe so you don't miss a thing. And as always, and until next time, I just want to say a very, very special thank you for watching.